I remember last night running through Chinatown with flowers and glittering red Chinese banners. I lay on the scaffold like Christ on the cross, sunshine, the stars, the moon. So strange to be living up in the clouds. I live with the angels of light.
I love the term queer because if you get to the root of like where did that word come from, I know when you go back in our US history, at least I will say that word was not always a positive, right? There was a time where that was a slur, and there are a lot of elders I know in my life that feel really negative about that word. The reason I feel so positive is the work that was done to reclaim that word. And the reason I really feel positive is because if you look up the definition of it, it really talks about the concept of other. And for me, I think there's a lot of gifts in being on the margin.
For me, queer means to challenge our normal belief about what is feminine, about what is masculine, and about what is sexual orientation. So it's something about change, the way you see the world, and the things that the common knowledge that you have, that sometimes is like just reinforcing stereotypes and prejudice about people and sexual orientation.
I think all esoteric traditions, this is their goal, right? Is to broaden your sense of self, right? So it encompasses everything. But on the other side of that, then you get to go back in and play with and celebrate and be whatever the identity is, right? It's just without this sense of limitation.
The history of queer psychedelia, what you uncover is a radical current. Most of these people were not assimilationist. Some of them were visionaries in coming up with new ideas of what gay subjectivity is, what gay life is, what gay expression is, as outside of the conventional models as possible. So to the degree that psychedelics supported that process, psychedelics were radical. And on the other side, I think that the way that psychedelics were able to serve these identities and positions that were not accepted by the mainstream, that made them radical too. So it's almost this paradox where even as both of these forces are becoming more assimilationist, more part of the mainstream, where they cross is actually a very visible place to see more radical potential.